Good morning, folks. And we're talking about a fellow by the name of Alex Kane, who is a freelance journalist for various online websites. And he was recently removed from the contributor section of StarWars.com. They haven't completely removed him. Here he is on StarWars.com. But he had some things to say about the latest movie from Star Wars. And here he is on Twitter. So he's been contributing to all these websites: Games Radar, Kotaku, Nerdist, PC Gamer, Rolling Stone. So he's been around. He's definitely left-leaning. But what did he have to say about Star Wars? Well, here's the news of him getting removed. Finally got removed from the contributors section of StarWars.com for not liking one bad movie. I wrote for them for almost 3 years. It's a bummer. To be clear, this was a small symbolic gesture that affects little. Yep, he again writes for lots of other websites. And yet I've known it was coming since the moment I tweeted Rose Tico deserved better. Really? Okay, that's strange. What's wrong with using a hashtag? Are the StarWars.com people monitoring you every single tweet you make? And if you even say something remotely negative about their latest fiasco of a movie, you're going to get removed from their contribution section? Why is that? Why can't they have differing opinions on the movies of the Star Wars sequels? I don't understand. But if they wait a few months, they can just deny this. I'll be fine. So, interesting stuff. I don't hate the name Rey Skywalker on its own. It just feels unearned and out of left field when she was trained by an Organa and her soulmate was a Solo and Luke. I don't know if Solo was her soulmate. I don't even know what the relationship is between those two. They seem to want to kill each other for most of the three movies. So, So, as you can see, having any differing opinions on these, Episode 9 is a very confusing movie, okay? Was kind of just this dude who was a dick to her for a few days. That was Luke. Find myself wishing that last scene didn't exist. Well, the last scene had to exist, in case you didn't know. The Rise of Skywalker is the title of the movie. And there is no Skywalker that's rising. There's nothing Skywalker awesome about the movie. It's just a bunch of things happen, Rey's a Palpatine, and Palpatine dies. And you're like, okay, that happened. So to round it all off, to have the title make any sense, you had to have Rey say the line. Yeah, I'm a Skywalker. I'm Rey Skywalker. Which is as much meaning as you'll get out of that title. So here it continues. If Ben had to die and she had to be a Palpatine, then I think a cool, very reverse Amidala ending would have been to show her alone on Naboo, symbolically embracing her new identity rather than Tatooine, a slaver planet that only ever brought the Skywalkers pain. Yeah, I guess she was more affiliated with Leia than Luke or anyone else. So what was up with Skywalker? What was that name all about? How did that work? No one really knows. But Alex Kane seems like a pretty reasonable guy. Here he is with a picture on his Facebook with the man himself, Neil Gaiman. So he's obviously a journalist who gets around and talks to people in person. Seems like someone that we could have a nice conversation with over his likes and dislikes, especially over the likes of Star Wars, of Disney Star Wars, of Episode 9, probably even Episode 8. He seemed to like Rose Tico, and again, there's nothing wrong with appreciating a character that was introduced in a previous movie that got very little to no screen time. Some people say that's a good thing because her character is kind of useless in Episode 9 anyway. But it's strange how the mishmash of stories that had no plan going forward probably has nothing going forward after Episode 9. Who the hell would want to revisit this universe of these characters that no one cares about, whose toy sales have reduced to almost nothing, who's been in production from Hasbro, has just stopped except for Jyn Erso of all the other movies that have come out from Disney. Everyone else cares about the original series and the prequels. So, hey, this is just another slight from Star Wars, or StarWars.com rather, about a guy who's just voicing his opinion. And probably not in an overtly negative way. Being a journalist, you know how to write. You can't just start slamming the crap out of the thing you're writing for. But you have to know how to put it in a certain way. And he seems to be doing a lot of contributions here. 5 pages worth of roughly 10 articles each. So, busy guy. Hope you're doing well, Alex. Thanks for listening, guys. Have yourself a great day.